Hi, I'm Lindsay with the Guy and Fairy Congress, here today to share with you my process for connecting with the subtle realms in 5 easy steps. And I developed this process because I like to go hiking and skiing and be out in nature, in the forest, in the mountains, and I would come to a place where I could tell there were fairies' presence, like the sense of vitality of life was just heightened and super strong, and I needed a way, a process to allow me to sink in, because often when I'm out there, I've been moving, I've been thinking about where I'm going, and so I needed to have a process to get me centered and grounded and kind of clear my field to allow for a strong connection. So this is something that's meant to be done outside. It's meant to be done fairly quickly because it's done outside and often you don't have a lot of time. And it's so 5 steps. The first 2 steps are grounding and centering to get our field kind of quiet and allow that communication to happen. The third step is to align ourselves with the elements of nature. Again, that supports this easy connection. We're on the same wavelength. The fourth step is when we actually connect. And then the fifth step is a gratitude, a thank you, a blessing. So here we go. So hopefully you're somewhere outside, and ideally somewhere with trees is really great. Trees love to connect, and they just bring that nice vertical uplifted energy. But also if you're in a desert somewhere with a really sort of charismatic rock formation could be good. By a stream or a creek is also good. Find somewhere that feels good, and you can certainly do this not outside, but it won't be quite as effective. You won't have the same depth of experience. But anyway, so here we go. So we close our eyes, take a deep breath. Drop your awareness down into your heart center. See your heart as a glowing ball of light. Let a ribbon of light drop down from your heart, through your spine, through your pelvis, through your legs. It goes down into the earth, through the layers, all the way down to the very core of the earth. And you plug that cord in, just like you're plugging into an electrical socket. And then you can draw earth energy up through that cord. I often see it as a blue-green light. It comes up, this blue-green earth light surrounds your body. We're creating a vessel of earth light. And bringing our attention back to our heart center, that glowing ball of light. And we let a cord of energy, a cord of light extend upwards out the top of our head. It goes past the edge of your aura, about 2 or 3 feet above your head. Continues up through the atmosphere, past the level of the moon, and up through past the sun, goes out of the solar system into the stars, the constellations, and we go all the way to the central galactic sun, that high, bright diamond light. And again, we plug ourselves in like it's an electrical socket, and we draw that high, bright energy back down through that cord, all the way through the stars, past the sun, past the level of the moon, through the atmosphere, down into our aura, and let that source light fill this vessel of earth light. Let earth light and source light mix, creating your unique self light. Let that self light be integrated into all of your cells. And then condense that self-light back into your heart center. And now we're going to do an aura sweep, just to cleanse our field. This will remove any static to allow our communication. So we have this energy in our heart center. We let it flow up and out the top of your head, and then it sweeps down the left side of your aura, just cleansing your aura, goes down below your feet into the earth and comes back up right through your core, out to the top of your head, sweeps down the front of your aura. Again, cleansing, feeling it create a good strong boundary, goes down into the earth, back up through your core, up out the top of your head, and down the right side of your aura, all the way down into the earth, and one more time, comes up through our core out the top of your head, sweeps down the back of the aura. Okay, now we get to reverse it. Coming back to our heart, we're letting this energy move down. And we're going to let it sweep up the back of our aura and just really establish that boundary. You can consider it a filter. It's magnetizing positive energy, and it keeps out anything negative or dark. Again, the energy sweeps down through our body. Now it goes up the right side and creating that filter field. Let it slide back down through your core and then up the front side of your aura, back down through your core and up the left side of your aura, and then back into your heart center. Take a deep breath here. Just feel your field. Just the strength of your unique self-light radiating. And then from here, we're connecting with the elements of the earth. You want to see in your mind's eye a reflection of yourself under the earth. Soles of the feet, soles of the feet. This is what Orion Foxwood calls our earth walker, our inner earth counterpart. So we're going to draw energy from our inner earth ally. We're going to bring the element of earth up into our legs. Feel that element of earth in our legs and in our bones throughout the body. The energy comes up a little bit more into our belly. We feel the element of water in our belly and in our blood flowing through our whole body. And if it helps you, you can raise your arms with this, because we're coming up a little bit more to the heart center, feeling the element of fire in our heart and in our nervous system, inner electricity. And we come up a little bit more into our head. We have the element of air in our breath and our thoughts. And finally, above our head, we have the element of ether that connects us all together. And then we come back down. We have ether above our head. We have air within our head and our breath. We have fire in our heart and our nervous system. We have water in our belly and in our blood. And we have earth in our legs and in our bones. Okay, so now we're ready to connect. So you're going to bring your awareness to your eyes, feeling your eyeballs in their sockets like marbles. Those eyeballs roll back to the back of your head. They slide down through your neck, through your torso, through the pelvis, through the legs, and then they go down into our inner earth counterpart. And they go through their legs, through their torso, into their head, and into their eye sockets. And then you can open your eyes, your inner earth counterpart. And here I usually switch. From our perspective, they're upside down, but from their perspective, they're right side up. So you're letting your eyes settle, and you open your eyes and just see what's there. You may just see a color. You may just feel an energy. Maybe it's busy and energetic, maybe it's calm, maybe it's flowing, maybe it's still. You might see a being, or maybe it may take a few times. Sometimes they're a little shy, but at least you're checking in, sending a wave of greeting to the inner earth beings in this place, allowing yourself to receive any messages, any impressions. And we just take a few breaths here. This is just a quick check-in. If you want to stay longer, you could pause the video. And when you're ready to come back, you roll your eyes through that underworld counterpart. Goes through their legs and then up through your legs, up through your torso, up into your head and forward into your eye sockets. And here we are back in our normal physical realm. And then it's always nice to give a little thank you to the beings, because even if you didn't see anybody, they're there. They felt you coming to say hello. So I have a little 4-step greeting. I say, I honor you, I love you, I thank you, I bless you. So again, this is something to do outside. It's quick, it's a little check-in, but if you practice it in many different places, you'll start to notice a difference. And sometimes the vegetation is different, like I'm here, I'm kind of in a wet place, but down there I could really feel all the roots, and I just had this sense of fertility. But I've been in other places where it's really hot and dry, and I go down and it's almost like I'm in a different time. It's like I go into a rainforest, and it feels like that's like the ancestral background of that landscape. So just be open to whatever you get, make notes for future reference, and yeah, keep practicing. The nature beings love this. And again, it develops over time. It's kind of like, I consider it a scientific experiment. You don't just do it once. You want to do it multiple times in multiple places, gather data and compare, and that's the way you learn. So I hope you give this a try, and thanks so much.